Hey, I'm Ellie Goulding and this is my Women's Health Body Scan. What do I love most about my body? I love I've got to name something. Come on, Ellie, what do I love? See, this is really hard. It's surprising how hard you have to think about this. The thing I like most about my body is my legs, just because they're super, super strong. I can carry very, very heavy things. I can squat pretty heavy. I can clean pretty heavy. I have a scar on my face, actually on my eyebrow, from where I fell out of my bunk bed when I was young. So I shared a bedroom with my two sisters, my older sister and my younger. I remember falling off the top bunk. I always had the top bunk. Then my sister had her own bed, my older sister. But I shared this tiny room with my sisters for years. And even though it was quite annoying, I do have fond memories. It was such a long time ago, but I do remember that there was some blood. I think it was the middle of the night, so I was kind of half asleep. So I woke up and was like, ooh, what's that? But I think when you're younger, like, you can hurt yourself and it heals so quickly. Whereas now, if I like scratch myself, it's like, ah. I do have tattoos on my body. My first tattoo that I ever got was this triangle. I don't know why. I got it in LA at some dodgy tattoo parlor. Don't even remember whereabouts, but it was about, I want to say like 11 years ago. You know, the lines are all kind of bad and it's not very good, but I love it anyway. I also have one here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a Dr. Wu tattoo. I don't know what it means, but I like it. I kind of do, but it's private. And then I've got a lotus flower. I don't know if you can see it. Also Dr. Wu. I like sort of intricate line tattoos. I also have another Dr. Wu one, which is, it means sound of the universe on Manipadnium. And then I have a white arrow, which I just got for fun. I think where I grew up, having tattoos and piercings was like a sign of your individuality, and I think there's also a bit of rebellion. Piercings wise, I've had 2 belly button piercings. I don't know why I got 2, just trying to be cool. Then I also had my lip pierced for a long time. And then I had piercings all the way down my ears, but I've taken quite a few of them out. I actually got some new ones here, but I've got lots of scars along my ears from all the piercings I had. I also had these 2 big plugs, they were called back then, these 2 holes in my ears, and you push through this triangle thing every day to make it bigger and bigger. And also I think the pain is quite addictive for some reason. But I don't think I'd get any more piercings. I think I'm done with being pierced. As far as my beauty routine goes, I try and do it as much as possible from the inside, which means I'm really conscious of what I eat. I know there are certain foods that are better for your hair. I do eat a bit of fish. I do take supplements. And I eat a lot of vegetables, eat a lot of salads. I try and go every day eating something green. I also drink a lot of water. I think that's really important. As far as products go, I try and keep it really simple. I know that my hair doesn't like being washed a crazy amount, so I use a lot of dry shampoo. Lots of different types, any kind of dry shampoo to be honest. So washing it too much I think causes my particular hair damage. And I travel a lot as well, so I know there's different water pressures and different types of water. It could be any state on any day, to be honest. My skin, I just make sure that I use like body oil every day. I obviously had a baby, so my stomach was like stretched out here, so I rub oil, like bio oil into my belly every single day. And actually into my legs as well. I pretty much moisturize my body every day. For things like skin elasticity, I really feel like exercising and doing weights is good for that. I think that the more toned you are, your skin's just gonna stay kind of good. At the moment, I'm doing a lot of kind of slow weights, like squats and things. I just instantly feel my skin feels tighter after a workout. So I try and go with those things more than I do with like beauty products, to be honest. I think it has to really come from the inside first, and then if you need like a bit of extra help, supplements, oil, like coconut oil, things like that. I think always go for natural over like lots of chemicals. I only get my nails done when I have to be seen in public or on camera, because I play guitar, so having long nails doesn't really work for me. Like things like exercise and boxing and playing guitar, just having long nails. I wish I could, because they look so good. I love the look of them. But no, I mean, my nails are dreadful right now. Look at this one, it's terrible. But again, like health of my nails depends on what I've been eating. And I also pick them a lot. I think it's an anxious thing. But I don't bite them, I just pick the skin a lot around my nails, especially on flights. And then as you can see, you can kind of see how bad that is. That's anxiety for you. Not good. For me, the most important thing for my mental health is good sleep. When I've had a good sleep, it changes my entire perspective on everything. Some days when I'm super anxious, and I get a lot of anxiety, I realise it's just because I didn't sleep well or I didn't eat very well. I always try and give my body the respect of giving it, good nutrients, giving it a lot of water, like a plant, and then making sure that I get a lot of rest. So I'm not too hard on myself if I need to have a nap or I need to sleep in a bit longer, depending on what time my son wakes up. But sometimes he does sleep in, so I'm able to sleep in. I would say that, and also things like yoga are so good because I think there are certain movements you can do that really open up things in your body, and the fact that you have to take all those deep breaths, it definitely regulates the nervous system, which is very important for anxiety, and it can calm your body down and show your body that there's nothing to be afraid of, there's no fear. But I often have to, give myself pep talks, and I have to talk to myself sometimes, which I never used to do, and I have to tell myself that I'm safe, I'm healthy, and I'm loved, and that's 3 things I always say, which for some reason I do it before bed, and it does improve my sleep a little bit so I don't wake up in the night panicking. So those are my top tips. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to Women's Health.